Now safe. Send your mum and daddy out of the room. My name is Mr. Halligan, and welcome to, I believe it's called Taxi Life, City Driving, where we are a very sane and sedate taxi. We drive at a regular speed limit, although otherwise we get in trouble. And our passengers want to spend extra money by us driving as slow and as sensibly as possible. I believe it is set in Barcelona. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's give these people some appreciably safe delivery in a sensibly priced and slow driving car. I'm actually vaguely looking forward to this. Let's see if we can find us a job. Okay. Where am I on the map? That's me, I guess. There are no jobs nearby. That seems like kind of a long way to get this guy. That can't be the quickest route. I don't believe that's the quickest route. Okay. €338 though. Okay. Done. The handbrake's off. Let's do this. I got a green light. I'm being very sensible. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a way quicker way. Look at these chumps. I forged my own path. Wait, I just went past him. Let's see if we can do a quick turnaround on this. I got places to be. I'm a taxi. Oh, I ever shot him again. Just a second. I got this. I got it. 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 He's gonna travel in style. Yeah, what else did you get for Christmas? Oh, what? That's horrible. He's at the edge of the bridge. How am I supposed to get to that? Oh, that's bull honky. I'm just gonna get a different client, I reckon. It's gonna take me ages to get to that guy. What horrible directions. So I gotta go down before I can get up? Speeding ticket? What's the speed limit in this city? Oops. Can't believe they put in all these fines just for hitting a pedestrian. Alright. There's some people a little closer this time. Normal. They're a nice normal fare, and they're really nearby. Look at these chumps taking all day. Waiting for traffic to move. Can I really not get past this idiot? There we go. Oops, turned a little early. That's fine. Now, these streets are pretty narrow. Roadhog. Jackass. Why are you driving towards me, you idiot? Jeez, these people. This is what traffic like in other places? Oh my god, you people suck. Anyway, somebody order a taxi? Hey, asshole! Pull into that space. God, these people are noisy. A second. I got it. I gotta straighten up. I got it. I got it. I got it. That's not it. There we go. Madame, your chariot awaits.
Hi.
Hey. Whoops. Sorry, wrong button. I got it. Don't get angry at me. I'm doing my best. I'll get you there on time, you watch. Hey, don't change lanes on me. It's my lane. Jackass. Yeah, see, this guy's taking forever. You'll never get there in time. Watch this.
Can you please drive more responsibly?
What? I'm getting you there on time. What do you want? Down, 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 da-da-dum, da-dum, down, down. I'm an efficient taxi service. Ignore that sound that sounds about like a bit of my car's hanging off. I'm sure you're imagining it. I don't know what that is. Sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? I don't know what that sound is, though. You know what? I have a thought. Just a second. You can ignore that sound. Yeah, how about some tunes? Seriously. Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at this guy just changing lanes wherever he feels like. This guy drives like a jackass.
Can you open the windows?
Alright. Gonna pull to a full stop, though. All of the windows? Just like all of them? Alright.
Thanks.
Welcome to the coldest car in existence. Hope you like all the bugs. Hey, the passenger likes me. Oh, hit the green light just in time. Check me out. That's not it. There we go. Try and go with my preferred view here. Oh, don't you go crossing the road. I'm a car. I have dominance. In an urban environment, the car is the apex predator. Now look at this jackass, taking his time. Did I miss my turn? Rats. Oh, I can. This path is friggin' huge. No wonder she's paying me so much. Speed bump. Whoa, hey. Okay, I gotta get in front of this jackass. He's gonna take forever. Whoopsie daisy. Hey, hey, whoa, what are you guys doing? You people are idiots.
I'm never taking a cab.
Oh, don't say that. What are you gonna do, switch to Uber? You realize how rich the person at the top of Uber is, and how little every Uber driver makes, right? Jeez, this traffic. There we go. Got around that little problem. Oops, missed my turn. One moment. My apologies. Oh no, I can recover this, I think. Wait, where's the final destination here? Is it... Oops, sorry. Sorry. Oh man, oh boy. Let me check the map a second, I am so lost. I am so confused. Hey, I gotta go there. Don't pull into there. I have to go that way.
Do you even have a driver's license?
I have a theoretical driver's license. Look, I'm trying to give you a shortcut here. My car is making some strange noises. My car is moving a little strange. It's moving different. Hey, see, I've got a shortcut here. Ah! People don't appreciate a good service anymore. Can't hear the game that much, really? Okay, apologies, I'll adjust that. Okay, let's go to theme set. Wait. If you live in... Not what I'm looking for at all. Settings? Oh, okay. Master volume, I guess I can turn that up a little bit. Fortunately, we won't know if it sounds right until a bit later. You guys can barely hear it, huh? Okay, we'll put it up to about 70%. We'll see if you can hear that. I'm just going to adjust my own volume in the meantime. Make sure it's not too bad for my ears. Alright, I think I probably have taken a bit of damage though. How's it coming through for you guys? There should be music playing on the radio. The car itself is pretty quiet. Man, that horn makes almost no noise. How are we sounding? Sounds about right? Yeah, the cars in this game are really quiet because they're very modern cars. I mean, it's quieter inside the car, for what it's worth. Now we can get, like, Evil Dead vision. I'm not sure if this would work for me as an actual game. Yeah, we can get a good look at my actual dream machine. Look at this bad boy. Riding in style. I think am I running out of petrol? I feel like I'm running out of petrol. My car's moving strange. I think my car might be dying. Oh, my car's not on. Just a second. Yeah, I'm out of petrol. Okay. Time to get to a garage. Fortunately, they have an anti-frustration feature for that built right in. We'll just get towed to the garage for €50. Okay, let's get this bad boy fixed up. Yeah, we're not looking so good, I admit. Excellent. We have other cars we could work with, if I'm honest. Maybe this isn't the right car for the job. You know, people want something a little classier, right? That's pretty classy. I mean, a golden car? Who would want to travel in that? Got the hot dog mobile. The suspicious van. I mean, I could transport a lot of people in the suspicious van. I'd probably get good road clearance as well. Let's take that one out. Now this is a ride. With the baseball gear stick and the bobblehead dog. Let's get us a job. Why are there so few jobs around? They're really sparse. I've got to drive forever just to find someone. Difficulty hard. Oh, they insist upon it being an electric car. Okay, well, my first challenge will be getting to the job then, I guess. That guy seems pretty direct. Oh, they want me to take a dumbass route. I ain't doing that. I got a way more sensible path planned. Okay, engine on, handbrake off. Good. Now the engine's off. Man, these things are quiet. Let's get the radio tuned in advance. How about some tune? There we go. Has it really been 2 years, Anon? 2 years since I started doing this? You look as pretty as ever. There we go. Gonna get there in no time in this bad boy. Well, look at this idiot. He's gonna get in trouble. Whoops! Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah, perfect landing. Everything's fine. Whew! Nothing to it. Didn't even bend a fender. Man, these people don't know their road rules. Oh man, I missed my guy. Can't move. There we go. There we go. Man, what is with this city? No matter which direction I drive in, there's cars coming towards me. That's pretty bent. That's pretty weird. Like some sort of nightmare city, where there's no correct lanes, or just all the cars are out to kill you. There's a lot of psychopaths out there. Yep, sure enough, still coming towards me. What a strange city. Why are they acting so odd? Yeah. And this guy's doing it right. It's good to see. Sorry, pal. It's alright, I got this. You can trust me, I'm driving a gold car. It's very important, very valuable. Now look, why would I loop around to get there? Excuse me a second, just gotta get myself in position properly. Yeah, still looking good. I look like a Ferrero Rocher that you can drive. That's how you know I'm classy. Your chariot awaits. Alright, where do you want to go? straightforward? Can do. Whoa, 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 whoa! The brakes on this thing sucks. I was braking for all of that. You like the rock music? Incidentally, because I've been doing this so long, anytime there's something to talk about, I actually wrote down a list of most of the games I've played for the last 2 years. Give my introspective thoughts on them. I'm starting with Zombiercer, the very first game I ever played stream. Wow, I am pressing the brakes and they're just not happening. Wait, what? Okay. Is that like a landmark? I don't know what I just did. Yeah, Zombiercer is a game I've considered revisiting. It's got a lot of effort placed into so many things that I can't help but admire it. Like the way it's done its leveling system, for example. You physically, within the game mechanics, you need the train. If you try wandering, you'll starve, or you won't be able to sleep properly. It's quite cleverly designed as a mechanic. You know, it's your base and it's your transition to the next level. And because it's your portable base, it's how you can allow things to survive. However, I played the most recent update, and I gotta tell you, still needs some work. There's some good anti-frustration features, but, you know, the sleep, eating, and drink mechanics combined with the very clippy combat, which basically means you have to trade damage. I will say, they've made guns way more dangerous, in as much as the guns do more damage, but now, if you fire a gun in Zombiercer, you summon the Horde. It still runs a little inefficiently for how it looks, but I think it front loads a lot, and so maybe that can work for people like me. Whoop. This thing's only got a top speed of 76 kilometers? That's terrible. I feel like I'm driving through molasses here. Did I run out of something? Have I left the... Oh, have I put the handbrake on? No, now it's on. Am I nearly out of fuel already? That'd be ridiculous. My game's getting choppy, and it really shouldn't. Sorry if there's another game that turns out choppy, guys. Yeah, this is going really badly for some reason. The fair's going well, though. She seems actually pretty happy with my driving. Given that I haven't dropped below, what, 76 kilometers this entire time? Guess she's a client that actually appreciates efficiency. That's nice to see. Also, she pretty much just wants to go in a straight line. I admire that. Doesn't say anything either. Oh, sorry. Sorry, sir. Now, if I had to bring this thing to a stop, I'm not going to have a chance, so I pretty much have to drive around these people. I know what the brakes are like on this thing. They're basically non-existent. I just have to keep going. Oh, this isn't going to be good. But at least I'm getting it in bullet time. Wait. No, he does want to go here. Cool! Oh, thank goodness. Oh man, we're about to get a successful fair go. Oh wait, no he doesn't! He wants to loop around and then head back out. What are you, sightseeing? You horse's ass?
Can you turn down the volume?
Ah, this guy. Alright. from the Fun Brigade here. Like that? Like all the way down? But you just want it off. And I have a lot of lights on my thing. What is wrong with my car? All these lights must be a good thing. Oh, what? Did I run out? What is the fuel efficiency like on this car? It was gassed up before I left. Yeah, okay. I ran out of gas picking up one client. Whew, speaking of anti-frustration mechanics. Zombpiercer is ultimately a game I will revisit very occasionally.
I can't believe I paid for such terrible service.
Yeah, you know what? You did. You're gonna pay for it one way or another, I can tell you that much. Alright, we're refueled. You crybaby. Also, it's worth pointing out, you're paying a flat rate, baby. And he wasn't happy even though I turned the music off. What does it take to make this man happy? Car's making noises again. How does it look? I didn't see anything hanging off. Oh, there's his spot. Let's start braking now, because apparently this car's like a friggin' train. Well, get out. Thank you. Yay! Oh yeah. Hey, 2 stars. That's not bad. Do you think I need to fix up this car again, though? This car needs a lot of maintenance. A lot. Zombpiercer is a game where, yeah, I keep on playing updates of just to see where it's at. Excuse me a second, I'm just gonna mute a second. You guys don't need to hear this. Alright, we're back. Okay. Alright. Let's fix this bad boy up. I'll consider alternative options, honestly. Okay, let's see here. Excellent. Alright. And at the moment I'm back up to chapter 3 of Zombpiercer, and I've noticed very little different. There's a few more dead specific human bodies that you can identify and talk about how sad you are that they're dead. There's now a fist fighting mechanic, but anyone who's seen Zombpiercer gameplay in terms of you know you pretty much want to avoid close combat damage because you'll trade blows no matter what and they hit hard. So it's one of those things. I had other cars, I'm sure of it. Yeah, look at this bad boy. Now that's road clearance. Now I can do deliveries. A 451 fuel tank. Now we're talking. Silly transports 4 people. That's the issue with these modern trucks. They don't really have that much actual stuff out the back. So, I mean, I will let you know, and I will do a Zombiercer episode if you want me to, that shows off the updates properly. But so far, first 2 or 3 chapters, it's kind of more of the same. In that, you know, like, I still playing it, you know. Ah, coffee, appropriate gear stick. Let's do this. We're not doing these games in any real order. Alright, here we go. Now let's get us a job. Warehouse. That's how I get parcels. Nothing to it. Convoluted paths, though. But alright. The Zombiercer, part of me will always love it because I do like trains. I like the base building. There's a few extra workbenches and stuff in terms of like building certain things, but I don't know. There's a lot of depth there, and I admire the hell out of it, especially when it's pretty much a one-person project, honestly. And I'll always check to see how it's going every year or so. But it's a daunting prospect sometimes. Now, if this thing has good enough brakes, that'll be a start. I'm turning right from there? That's weird. One side, shorty. There we go. Whoop, hey, what are you slowing down for? Oh, and I think you're changing lanes. I don't think so. There's in no particular order. I'm just looking at the ones that are on the lower end of the scale first. And if we're talking about the low end of the scale of games I played, we cannot ignore Elevator Experience. Elevator Experience, you'll notice you can't even see the episode for it anymore. Like, I did it as like as a microphone test. Oh, come on, today, Junior. I did it as a microphone test, and to demonstrate the game. And I used the term quite loosely, or quite generously, either way. I'm more generous than I am loose, I guess. But I would replay it again just to demonstrate it. Like, I get, again, small team, but it was a game that, because of it, it was mostly assets. Now, there's nothing wrong with assets. That's fine. There'll be other games on this list that have got a lot of assets. But the games often just didn't work. Or because of poor coding, were incredibly unbalanced. Like, the game was literally impossible to complete if you just, you know, were unlucky. It hadn't been set up, and if you were saying, oh, you know, it's the debug mode, or whatever, but no, they were saying, hey, this is the game, this is Elevator Experience. Like, I get it, it's the first game, or whatever, but it wasn't fun. It was all just assets that, you know, you maneuvered in various different ways, and there was no real context to it. You interacted with the only thing that was interactable in a room, and then the game progressed. Like, there are games where, you know, you just interact with stuff until you win. And if done correctly, it's amazing. Looking at Jazzpunk, for example. Jazzpunk doesn't have a whole lot of win conditions. And doesn't require that much skill, not just to beat it, but to get all its achievements. It just requires, you know, curiosity, mainly. And that's the thing, with the right amount of style, a game like that is fine. Hell, people love walking simulators if they're done correctly. Oh man, we way have a shortcut here, we should take it. No. Through a building, I guess that doesn't really count. Anyways. You can tell I'm a sensible driver because I'll never spill my coffee. I'm that good. Look at this wiener, stopping for a red light. Whoa, jackass. Man, look at these lines of traffic. Couldn't be me. So yeah, elevator experience, very low down. But amazingly, because of its brevity, and because, I don't know, there are games that have upset me more, and that's what brings us to floor 9. It has much more than 9 floors, let me tell you. That doesn't work with every accent, I realize that. Yeah, I like this thing's brakes at least. Big step up. Asshole! Yeah, see? That guy agrees with me. Asshole. Then there's floor 9. Okay, we got some deliveries to make. They're all pretty nearby, too. Oh, I can't take that one either. Alright, that's as good as we're gonna get. I mean, if I stuck to this view, I'd probably hit things less. Floor 9. Floor 9 is an anomaly game. A game style that I like. And a game style that I always cut breaks. I wouldn't cut other games. Like, I don't care if an anomaly game is full of assets. You know, I don't care in general, but I sort of extra don't care because anomaly games are about... anomalies that are either clever or scary or fun or have a different level of interactivity. But there's some very basic coding that should exist in your anomaly game. And this is coding that isn't just... Seriously, stop moving? Insurance fraud. Blatant insurance fraud. Embarrassing. The coding just... It wasn't just that it didn't exist in Floor 9, it seemed to be actually designed in a way to keep on prioritizing certain anomalies that we had already seen before. I mean, I'd say watch the actual episode on Floor 9 to get an example of what I'm talking about, but I don't think anyone should put themselves through that. There was one... Keep in mind that in a lot of anomaly games, I mean, heck, if people are going with Exodate as their, you know, benchmark for anomaly games, then the fundamental thing that it did correctly is the thing that people should actually emulate. And they don't. It's this thing where if an anomaly has been seen before, I got to deliver a big box of blue. Oh. 2 stars? What they want from me? But hey, delivery. I got another delivery to make. This is definitely better than dealing with humans. Maybe I wasn't fast enough, that's the problem. Yeah, nothing stops me. I drive an American car now. It's to show how important I am. Whoa, who do you think you are? I'm a truck driver. one side. But yeah, Floor 9 did this thing where there would be a list of anomalies I still hadn't seen. You know, you play the game once, you beat the game, which still, you know, is whatever it is. But, then, after you've beaten an anomaly game, you just want to see all the anomalies. You want to check off the anomalies. Everyone understands this formula, basically. Is you beat the game, and then you cross off all the anomalies. You see all the anomalies. Hey, look at that green light. That's a delivery spot. I don't see it. What is this? I gotta go all the way around? Man, that's horseradish. I gotta get into the left lane, idiot. Move. Today. Yeah, see? Whoop, whoop, whoop. No problem. You all gotta drive like me. Anyways. But in Floor 9, I'm gonna keep... I'm sorry, it's something that strikes me as egregious because it was a well-reviewed game. Don't know if just my copy bugged out, but people can tell you, I still had like 3 anomalies to cross off. But there were 2 specific ones. It could not get enough of just showing me again and again and again. And... What? Oh, there's cargo endurance? That explains so much. Maybe I can just pick up some people. Hey! You crashed into me! What's your problem? I don't know, the people in this town, they can't appreciate good service anymore. Wait, I'm still on the mission? Okay. Speed hump means nothing to me. I could have hit a person and I wouldn't know about it. But like, a person should be able to see all the anomalies. If your anomaly game is coded correctly, I swear I spent, what, 90 minutes? 2 hours? Just trying to get the last few anomalies in that game, and they would not show up. It would show me a bunch of other ones I'd seen before. And honestly, the ones that wanted to show off the most were some of the most boringest. Come on, man. Give me a little effort here. I'm wedged. I should shift or be smashed. Ooh, I think I got the wheels off the ground now. Come on. Yeah. Nothing stops me. Hearing that rattling noise again. So yeah, Floor 9, not good. Actually kind of miserable and sad by the end of playing it. I'm sorry, I don't like to rip into any game too much, and I'll watch the studio, I'll see what they do next, but man, a little bit of coding would have really saved this one. What's that guy with driving the wrong way? I don't understand this city at all. You got 2 lanes of oncoming traffic, you got 1 lane of oncoming traffic, you always gotta make sure there's something coming towards me. Psychopaths. Absolute psychopaths. Yeah, the shrinking number on Floor 9. Could not get enough of it. Really proud of it. Wanted to show it off. Just at every opportunity. My steering wheel meant to make that squeaking noise? Nah, probably. Oh my god, I'm trying to turn right, you idiot. Am I out of gas again? I'll trundle to the stop, it's fine. I got just enough momentum. Come on, yeah. I will get out and push the rest of the way. I got this. Wait, am I not inside the marker? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's fuel up. I got this thing for its fuel efficiency. Shows what I know. Hey! Aw, 1 star? My delivery was so good though. This thing was just the I mean, heck. It's all experience, it's all money, right? I better get to a garage again. This thing is in a pretty bad state. What's this guy's problem? Gotta say, €50 for a tow to the garage. Okay, the honking doesn't need to go throughout the loading screen. Thank you. I think our problem is we don't have a classy enough ride for these people. They're snooty. Why don't we give any of the cars we can buy? Oh, what do we have here? Now there's a vehicle. That's the sort of car a goblin should drive. I'll take it. Now, let's customize it. Now we're talking. Alright. So first of all, the color's got to change. Green is pretty good. It's very goblin. I mean, like a gold car. The black version, so it looks like I'm driving a hearse everywhere. The roadster. I could paint myself grey, so it'll straight up look... Oh, now it'll straight up look like a Monopoly piece. There's something to that. Literally driving the Monopoly car around. Okay. Okay. To still have LED lighting. Pink is pretty classy. Let's go with blue, so it just looks like I'm extra shiny. Yeah, that's good. Gotta have a taxi sign no matter what, but I'm sure there's a classy one out there. Ooh. Doesn't look very old-timey, though. I reckon that's probably our guy. Let's see what else. Spoilers on this car? That seems like a waste. No, that one's not so bad. Yeah, little reserve spoiler. Let's check out the wheels. Okay, the wheels it starts with are pretty good. But an argument could be made for golden wheels. I do like the racing wheels, though. Those are nice. Yep, let's get those going. Okay, I think that's all we can do with those. Let's check the interior. Sorry, check the interior. Ah, now hit. I love. Okay, an old-timey car. Still got the iPad holder. Very good. All right, let's look at this upholstery. Ooh, red upholstery. Ooh, black upholstery. That's pretty classy. We're classy. Okay, the gear stick. Yeah, nothing says class in a car like this like a baseball gear stick. I don't know about that one though either. The skull's facing a different direction. That's interesting. I thought the skull would be facing towards me. What do I know? Ooh, dice. Perfect goblin mobile. And we need a bobblehead. Duck Elvis, dog, dog, dog. Dragon? No. Ooh, Maruki Neko. Travis Bickle, very good. Coffee. Ooh, a gold watch. Yeah, that's classy. They know I don't need their business. Alright, let's take this thing out on the streets now. Now we have a vehicle worthy of our customer base. Let's get a job. Where are we? Oh, I think we just got an unexpected volunteer. Oh, nope, wrong button, sorry. And even this thing's got a quiet engine. Oh, I see. I actually have a bunch of indicators. That would have been good to check out earlier. Anyways, we're doing this the correct way. Oh, I like the way this thing handles. It handles like an actual car. This is that baby purr. Are you ready to pass go, sir? And I'll collect $200. Oh, parallel parking a car like this, I don't know. Give me 1 second. I got this, I way got this. Has it? Whoop, whoop. Let's go again. Lock. Then you correct. There we go. Oh boy, we got a full party here.
Hey there!
Hey! We're about to rob this. We're about to rob a joint, I can tell. I like you guys. We're gonna... Whoa! Hey! Stick around. I don't know, some people. Am I right? They think they just own the place? Looks like there's trouble up ahead, boys. I'll try and keep the law off us. Okay, so that's... Mistwood Manor. Honestly, I enjoyed Mistwood Manor. I don't think many other people did, and that's fine. I will always play games for myself first. Because the moment you stop doing that, and the moment you play what people expect you to play, then it becomes a job. And that's not the point of this. The point of this is for me to play games, and if other people enjoy it, then that's great. If they don't, then that's fine too. And that's why there's a few games like Mistwood Manor on my played games list. I know they're not for everyone. I mean, on the exact opposite end of the spectrum to something like, whoa, look at this person, thinks they own the place. And then stopping. And then going back. Boo! Yeah, yeah. Oh, what else did you get for Christmas? Get a rat up here. But yeah, Mistwood Manor, I actually really enjoyed that. I thought the puzzles were clever. They made me feel relatively intelligent. They rewarded actual observation and problem solving. I thought. Easy for me to say, because I did pretty well at the game. But like, I thought it was a good game. I thought it was a good puzzle game. And I quite liked its fairly generic puzzle setting. And it's just a nice house. You know, it doesn't have to be anything deeper than that. So yeah, Mistwood Manor, I would play more from that game company, sure. And I hope the 20 or so people who enjoy it.
I'm so grateful for taxis. My legs are extremely sore.
This is because you've been running through my mind all day, you old fox. Oh, I can reply. Oh. Lost my opportunity. I didn't see that reply function. So you can pal around with your customers. Hope he keeps trying to talk. Why was being mean an option? I guess that'll probably come up with a different customer. There's some of these ones I would be mean to. Absolutely would. It's the same reason why I have blueprints. I'm not playing blueprints on stream. People were talking. I don't know. It's another one where I don't know. I get that it is a good puzzle game. Make no mistake, it is, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and there's a lot to look for, and there's a lot of RNG as to how far you'll get on any given day. You just keep on having to go at it, and there's a lot of set dressing that you can't interact with. And I don't know. It just gives me very slight, and it's not the same level. It gives me very slight Galactic Star Cruiser vibes, where there's a lot of set dressing and decoration, but very little actual interaction. It's not really fair, but there's so much that looks like it would be fun to play with or fun to have a puzzle in blueprints, and it's just not. It's literally just decoration, and that was driving me crazy. It's like you're in an escape room, but the escape room's just, find this note. Like there's like an old-timey telephone and a bread bin, but like the telephone can't be taken off the receiver and the bread bin is like glued shut. Like you can't actually like poke around. That's how Blueprints feels. Still trying at it, make no mistake. It's a well-received game and for a reason, but not good to watch. Now, I thought Boxes was on the flip side. Boxes is exactly what I want in a puzzle game. I've got a bunch of the sequels to those. I have been playing them on stream. Well, not sequels. Versions. Are they called Boxes? No, they're called The Room. They're called The Room, but they're more boxes to work on. I feel like Boxes is the refined version. I love those games. Play them in my very limited spare time. If you'd want to see more of me playing The Room, you have to wait until the next one, because I'm currently working through The Room 2. So we'll be starting from The Room 3, because I don't really want to pre-play puzzle games. Like, what's the point? If people aren't getting frustrated at my stupidity and yelling the solutions into their monitor, what's the point? You know? Okay, the puzzle games. And that brings us to Boxes. I loved Boxes. Boxes is a game where if they could just, as long as they keep on thinking up cool things to do with puzzle boxes, or different themes, I would take so many more. Just keep on making Boxes games. I will keep on paying for them. Love it. Great time. Okay, Riven. On the flip side, Riven? You know what? I'm sure Riven's great. I'm sure Riven is well regarded. I bet it's a very wonderful game. I bet it's like chess, where if you get really good at it, you can go, well, I'm really good at this game. I love games with their own internal logic. I don't think I'd even compare it to chess. There's like memory to chess. There's move prediction to chess. There's even psychology to chess. Look, yeah. I'm gonna be more bitter about Riven than I should be. And I'll be honest, that's just because it defeated me. The sense of wonder and exploration was not enough to hold me in Riven. And that says something, because it looks gorgeous. I'm willing to accept that it's partially my fault. You know, I don't have what it takes to play these games. These guys appreciate a bit of speed. It's about time. No complaints. Look at how happy they are. Look at that patience bar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cutting in front of me like you're in the place. I don't think so. Okay, you guys want to take this path, that's fine with me. Yeah, it looks like choppy seas, mateys. Why do you want to go down this very, very narrow path, guys? this really necessary? But no, Riven defeated me. It looks gorgeous. It's not gorgeous enough for me to put up with its logic. The idea... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not averse to games where I have a little notepad next to my computer. And I'm, you know, having to write down notes or whatever. But it just wasn't enough. It's another one where if I was in prison and all they had on the computers was Riven and Mist, I'm sure I'd get through it and I'd have me a grand old, whoa, 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 cutsies, grand old time. But for right here and now, and especially for playing in front of people, nah, Riven's not it. Maybe someday, but it's kind of a hog of my computer space, and at the moment I have better things to do with my computer space, frankly. This guy has not complained at all. Oh, and he wants me to mount the curb. I knew these guys were cool. These are my sort of clients. He wants me to go full police squad. Wait, am I not in the lines again? Okay.
It was such a pleasure riding with you.
That's right. More of that. 5 stars. These people know what's up. Is that so hard? Alright, next task. I better fuel up though. Oh, and I got a tip. I love a tip from a human. How's my fuel looking? No, not terrible. I might be able to do another job. Alright, so that's... Oof, driving straight into it. Look at these assholes. Not using this lane that's just laid out there for them. What, are you parked? What is this? Oh! Does this thing have a decent horn at least? That's more like it. Fucking cutsies. Okay, what is that ongoing horn honk? It is awful. Okay. This roadster, I think, is where it's at. This is what we've all been waiting for, really. Okay. Conscience. I don't know how many people remember Conscience. Conscience was a... I was hoping... I got it all backwards. I thought it was like the test version of what was going to be a bigger game. No, Conscience is self-contained. It was a little crime-solving game where you've got to figure out if someone was like a suicide or murdered. And it had some amazing proof of concept mechanics with like little words you could highlight and checking the details to see whether the guy was actually suicidal. Really good. I enjoyed Conscience a lot. It was like gameplay over graphics. The graphics were pretty basic. And it had just enough creepiness. Like there was like an empty noose in the victim's apartment. But if you switch the lights on, the shadow of the noose actually had a body hanging in it. Really creepy. Good stuff. Whatever the people who made Conscience are doing, I'd like to see more. Good mechanics. A game with those mechanics on the scale of Shadows of Doubt would be great. Shadows of Doubt. What, really? What's that friggin' problem here? How out am I? Okay. Like that?
Hey.
Hey. Shadows of Doubt. Special Commendation Award for just the sheer hours I've put into it. Still flawed, don't get me wrong, but they've been staying ahead of their bug fixes. I don't know if the kidnapping missions work now, but really importantly, you can start a new sandbox game and not be stuck with a kidnapping mission, because kidnapping missions don't work because the cameras don't work on day one. And in order to complete a kidnapping mission, you pretty much need the cameras. It's still really buggy. There are still issues with the fingerprinting. There's still a lot of issues, but it's so ambitious, and it deserves special commendation for the first time I played it. Its mechanics and its mysteries had me so hooked that essentially what happened is I started playing the game, and 19 hours later, Lutefisk had to come up to me and go, "Are you okay? You haven't moved." Like, I hadn't gotten out of my chair. I needed a drink of water really badly. I was just locked in. I don't remember the last time I locked into anything for 19 hours. Certainly not a video game. I was a husk of a man, but I was enthralled. So, gonna keep a close eye on Shadows of Doubt. It's got so much potential that once we start getting some more ambitious modders, we've already got modders that are like modding the game so that you can actually go around killing people permanently. And if you do that, the papers start talking about you. Like, you become another one of the serial killers in the city of your choice. Which has limitless potential, honestly. Once you've got a framework like Shadows of Doubt, it's crazy what you can do, honestly. And again, the graphics are simple, but they serve a purpose, and substance over style, man. And its style just isn't that bad. It still holds up. Okay, catching up. Howdy, Hagen. Hello, Dusky Bite. Good to see you again. Shadows of Doubt is pretty good. Yeah. I did like Shadows of Doubt, but I've never been much into procedurally generated content. Yeah. What I want from Shadows of Doubt is for people to take the framework of it and then do like what people used to do with Minecraft, where they specially code it so some things happen the same way every time. So it's like a pre-made GM story pack, where you can even like record sound bites and have certain characters to talk to. So I mean, you can only play that version once, but once you've got Shadows of Doubt, you can make a program set adventure in that game and make something amazing. And probably pretty efficient on the CPU, because it would only have to be a certain size with certain activities taking place. And that is where some good shit could happen. Yeah, actually, honestly, some tunes. Just going to pull the car to a stop, because I don't want to crash into anything while I'm driving. I'm not sure that's the right station for her. There we go. Smooth and smarmy. Classic radio. Do you feel the wind in your face? Okay. Keep Driving! Keep Driving is a game that I'm looking forward to the next updates. It deserves a place. It deserves a mention simply for being a game that I think, in many ways, I've gotten the saltiest at while still loving as much as I do. It can be very frustrating at times. Like some of the things the game does at certain times. And some of the RNG. The RNG for collecting passengers is the most frustrating thing that got me to stop playing recently. Because, I mean, I'm trying to get different hitchhikers, right? Get their stories as well. And you pretty much, if you explore to the east side of the map, you don't get any hitchhikers. They're all on the west side. It's like, that's a shame. You pretty much have to hang around the west for a needlessly amount of time if you want to get certain people to travel with. And I don't know, I feel like in a game where the hitchhikers are a mechanic, it shouldn't be that set in stone. I know some of it has to be, but they're like almost all on the west side of the map. Don't prefer Shio or Halligan. I'm fine with either of those. Both of those are fine. They honestly are. This guy just walking back and forth until someone hits him. Insurance fraud. Boo. Either is fine. It's pretty much just my wife that calls me How. I don't know. Shio's more... chill for like grabbing a beer, you know? I feel like you can call me pretty much anything. She's still being pretty patient about this. I think we got us a cool client here. She can appreciate a bit of centerline driving for the sake of efficiency. Knows what's up. But yeah, Keep Driving is amazing. They're introducing new features all the time. I will probably give it another look. I'll probably even give it another look on this channel, just after we've taken a big enough break from it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. She gonna be so happy. Man, everyone honking with it. Bye-bye? Yeah, that was good though, right? Super good? Like a bunch of stars, 94 patients? Yeah. I just leveled up. Don't know what that does. But I got a lot of money. And I'll take the... Ooh, I won't take the next task. I've probably got to refuel. Better check the map for a gas station. There is one. Could do a bit of fuel for this meal. Oopsie daisy. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Got me a little off path. How have you been? You know, I've been alright. The world is tough, but you know, people are pretty, food is delicious. Titty soft. You know, it's all about just, you know, seeing what can keep you going at any given day. And before you know it, you'll get through it. I guess my hope is that amongst all my indulgence, I can occasionally do that for people as well. Oh, wrong turn. That's pretty much the idea of it. Is you just keep on doing what you're doing and get through your day, even if you have to work for the weekend. You know? Just keep at it. Things often get really, really bad before things get better, and a goblin knows that as well as anyone. And believing it, really truly believing it, will get you through until the change happens. We're reaching a stage where you may have to be more of a part of that change than you ever thought you would have to be, and that's frustrating. You know, why should it have to be you? You're busy enough, you're stressed enough, you have enough going on, but sooner or later you're going to have to do something. But I know that when you do, you're going to be great at it. I believe in you. You can do anything. Sorry, the music's got me twisted, but I do though. Gas station. Oh yeah, little low. Oh yeah, gassed up. Okay, 188 euro. Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, back to the correct view, and let's get us a... Gotta be one nearby. Where am I? There we go. That'll be easy to get to. Oh, come on. Can I cancel that one? Yeah. That one should be alright. Let's go with that. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm familiar with paying by the liter. Make no mistake. But like, I don't know, maybe I think of the euro as being worth quite a lot, you know? Oh, what else did you get for Christmas? Asshole. Isn't this the classical station? No, whatever, it's still nice. But yeah, I'm used to paying for the liter, but I don't know, maybe my car's really fuel efficient? I'm used to spending about $80 to fill my tank? I don't know what euro to goblin currency conversion is, though. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that would make it expensive. What is it with these serious amounts of narrow one-way streets? I will say, though, this part of the world understands that a car only needs to be a certain size, at least partially. I think it's one of the lesser things that people don't understand what makes Japan so great. I mean, there's a lot of things that make Japan great, but I think a lot of people are missing a couple of big factors. It's not just that, you know, they've got this cute culture or whatever, but like their public transport infrastructure is amazing. And even when they drive cars, they don't feel the need to drive something that seats 16 people, especially when there's only one or two of them. You know, their cars are designed for city driving. Imagine that. And all of that stems from a sense of public responsibility that you just can't find in a lot of other countries. It's like, I don't know. Oops. I got it. There we go. Okay, there's like this list is getting confusing. I actually have a physical list next to me. I'm gonna have to cross some things off it, just so my eyes don't keep on going to the wrong spots. Okay. Okay, on the flip side of Elevator Action or Floor 9, both elevator games should be great, right? On the flip side of that is Escalator. Escalator was one of the first ones I remember playing after Exodate, or Deguchi Hachi, if you prefer. The Escalator one had the same issue where it repeated anomalies before you'd seen all of them, but it had just enough in its code. It's two factors. One, the game is naturally shorter than Floor 9. Like, you can skip bits of it. You can hustle. You are stuck on the escalator going up, but ultimately, the game doesn't drag like Floor 9 does. So, like, Escalator is just not as bad, and also, I mean, what is it, like a 2-hour episode? And I still got to see all the anomalies. They have it comparatively figured out. I'm going to reverse parallel park in this situation. Straighten up and fly right. That good enough? Just the one of you, huh?
Hey!
Hey! Hi, Eddie. They did have the all anomalies mode, and Escalator's anomalies were sufficiently funny. I know, Escalator was a sign of not having your coding done exactly right, but still forgivable, you know? Oh, come on. Everyone's got the loudest horn imaginable in this city. Like being in Sydney. What? What did I hit? Oh, she seemed to take it well. Good for her. Man, she wants to drive quite a distance, though. He has a long old drive in mind. Do you have more than just your chat? I mean... I don't think so, no, not really. I used to have a Twitter account, and I have a Discord now, but that's about it. I think you already know about the Discord. I used to have a Twitter, but, like, I don't do Twitter anymore, not really. Oh, no, I'm not streaming on Twitch. No. I have thought about multi-platform streaming, but with my current setup, the only other platform I can stream to at the same time is... I forget what. It's like I can stream to Kick as well or something. I've thought about it, though. I've given it some thought. I'm not sure how this road works. Am I meant to go, like, this way? Right. Right? Tonight. Okay, false dreams. False dreams? Like, here's the thing. I know Exit 8 is the original, and I'll talk about Exit 8 first. Exit 8 are, like... I know they didn't invent anomaly games. I couldn't tell you who did, and that's a tricky question once you bring into, like, hidden object puzzles and things like that. That's a whole other thing is to say who was the first, but I think we can agree that in terms of a resurgence of loop anomaly games, I mean, Exit 8, they shook things up. They were like the new hotness, and everyone wanted to have their own Exit 8. You know, they got to appear in commercials and whatnot. They were a thing. Oh, God. Whatever. What are you stopping for, you bozo? Anyways, so that's the thing. Exit 8 is just plain good. I liked Exit 8 because it was also, for my money, an interesting thing to watch other people play it. And you would see a common factor in those who were really, really bad at it and just blazed through it, and those who were really, really good at it. And I spoke about this common factor, but in another language. So it's a short episode, probably worth rewatching. My Japanese is not amazing, but I believe it to be functional. I'll have to run it past the natives sometime and see if they can understand what I'm saying. I respect it's probably slightly crummy. It's probably very crummy, let's be honest. But no, Exit 8, it's good. And even if others that have come after, I personally prefer, it's like, it's the classic, you know? It walks.
I wonder when they'll finish building Sagrada Familia.
Yes, it's been a work in progress for many years.
Would you mind sharing if you know?
They're aiming to complete it on the 100th anniversary of Antoni Gaudi's death.
That's a long time. But I bet it will be worth it.
Sagrada Familia is a true masterpiece. It's going to be a sight once it's finished.
I know! I love everything about it. Oh, I can't wait to see it in all its glory.
Okay, they enjoyed my conversation. Good stuff. But yeah, so after Exit 8, my personal favorites are the people who do the False series. Because there's more room to explore, it's less of a set path. And I'm talking about False Dreams. False Dreams, the one where you've got to stay overnight in someone else's house, and you've got to keep the boy happy. and this little purple Furby looking thing. But the place is haunted, and there's stuff to knock away, and it's like it's not just walking a path; it's like checking rooms for like nooks and crannies. I love the Fault series. Fault Streams is good. Fault Mall, I honestly love. I loved Fault Mall. I think it's probably the best experience, and for my money, the most entertaining I've been playing an Anomaly game. I liked its balance of graphics. What are you up to? Besides hogging the friggin' road. Out of here. You got a goldfish on you lap? So yeah, False Mall with its anomalies ranging from the level of anomalies done right from the mundane to the obvious to the alarming to the dangerous, and so many of them. I love False Mall. Good time with False Mall. I'm keeping an eye on these developers. I understand if they want to branch out and do other things besides Anomaly games, but for my money, they make the most entertaining ones. I love False Mall, and I love False Streams as well. And I hope that they continue to put The Boy in games, because we love The Boy. I think this is a good method, like actually just driving around and talking. This is quite nice. Oopsie daisy. We got a hairpin turn here, I think. Okay. Alright, I gotta cross a few more off. Mall, Wall Street, 8. Okay, I got a bunch of other sort of games to talk about. Yeah, honestly, the mini conversations, I could handle them being more common in this game. I think there's a lot of love for Barcelona in this game, I really do. Like the lore, and how well things are arranged. And there's actually a separate mechanic where you take people to sightseeing destinations and get a bunch of photographs, but I've never figured out how. This is actually kind of a relaxing game. I know I was trying to play it rough earlier, but I think playing it the way it's meant to be played, except going a little faster, I think it's kind of doing it for me. I like this roadster as well. I feel like Mr. Toad or some shit. And we're nearly at our destination. It's wild. Okay, to talk about something else. To speak of cozy, I guess. Oh, come on. What are these guys doing besides waiting for traffic lights and trying to change lanes at the same time? Cozy, Trash Goblin. Trash Goblin is stupid cozy. There's been all these updates, and I should probably revisit it. I don't know how much further the mechanics are going to go. They've already got characters I enjoy. There's this lizard who's trying to stay warm by putting hot rocks inside a chamber pot so they can sleep because they're cold-blooded and they need their bed to be warmer. Literally my only complaint about Trash Goblin is, besides the fact that I don't know if it presents well as a game to play for people, because it's repetitive and very cozy. Like, there's not a whole lot of pizzazz to it. It's a dumb complaint. I honestly just don't like some of the barks. Some of the barks, like, there's too many of them. Like, there's just this constant of like, the entire time someone's having a conversation with you, and it's kind of a lot of barking. I mean, I don't mind some of it because it reminds me of that how would you say this in English sketch, which I always find funny.
Thanks for the ride.
Hey, no worries. Uh, 4 stars? Not bad. Considering I smashed into a bunch of stuff. I gotta be low on petrol now at this point. My god, that was a huge drive. I guess I'll take it. I'm gonna grab a quick fuel up though, honestly, using my special menu. Oh, the coppers. Boo! Where's my fuel gauge? Oh, I could do with a bit more gas, guys. Keep it coming. Yeah, I was just about out of fuel. I'm gonna keep on doing it. I've made enough money. Yeah, keep it coming. Seriously. I think time is passing when I do that. Oh, am I full of fuel now? That'd be good. I must be looking at the wrong gauge or some shit. I don't know. I gotta put the headlights on, I guess? I should do that. Low lights should be fine. Yeah. We're doing some night driving now. Alright, so that is... pizza. Trash Goblin. On a similar end of cozy, we got the Ale and Tail Tavern. Now, I'm only toe deep in that. So we're gonna see more of that. I'm gonna figure out to playing it with people, because I've got this thing where I'm trying to branch out. I've bought Peak for what it's worth. The Peak, the mountain climbing game. If any of you want to be like friends on Steam and we can play that together, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna try playing it with Fisk at some point. I hope even if it's just the two of us, I think that could be entertaining. I know I can do the first climb by myself, which I've managed. We'll see if that continues to be possible. Ah, I'm already on a job. Apparently. Good for me. I'm keeping them waiting though. But yeah, Ale and Tail Tavern. I do like it. I think it's really strange that people can ask for things on the menu if you haven't put them on your menu yet. It makes me wonder why you have a set menu if customers can just ask for whatever they like and be disappointed anyways. But whatever, it's fine, I guess. The other mechanics, I could do with more explanation. I get a fairly strong ESL vibe from it, so I think they're actually doing a pretty good job, all things considered. I like the combination of sort of World of Warcraft basic tasks and also, you know, a kitchen simulator. It's fun. It's honestly fun. The maintenance, the upgrading your menu, looking for new ingredients. There's just enough action to really keep me hooked. Very into it. I'm looking forward to playing some more relatively soon and maybe getting some people involved. Running a restaurant with Max, for example. I think Max has a copy of the game. Max is a long-time chatter and all-around beauty bloke. I think he'll be a fine employee. Maybe eventually we'll sell something besides boiled eggs and beer. Oh, I sell corn on the cob as well. Let's see. On the flip side, not really the flip side I guess, but on a more direct approach, Kitchen Simulator. I know, again, that was an episode that was pretty much just my own indulgence. But I had a great time. I think, if anything, I was too good at it. I was too good at running a kitchen. I was hoping I'd be more of a disaster. You know, we'd get some more hilarious moments, but I'm just too damned competent in that game. They've got some expansions that when they're cheaper, I'll probably get them. And then we'll have another, like, one-off episode where I run a kitchen, but I'm trying to make sushi or whatever. That could be fun. Again, if there's anything that you feel like me revisiting, if there's a sort of game you want me to know more about, you can let me know in the Discord or in the comments. Easy either way. I'm only ever going to be so influenced, because I play these games for myself, but I am so open to recommendations. I'm like an open book. Just lick your finger and run your finger down my spine. Alright, we got as a client. Bit of a night owl. Oh, you got as a twofer. They look pretty rich. Am I not lined up again? What is it? I'm in the box, guys. Oh, I think I might be out by a micrometer. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Well, you have nothing to say? You're not even going to say hi? Alright, suit yourself. Oh man, it's a short journey too. Just going like about a kilometer up the road. What's my favorite style of genre of game? That's really tricky. That's really tricky. Even with my favorite games of all time, there's no real lineup to them. I think my favorite game would be something like Shadows of Doubt, but with better graphics, some mini games, and a car you could drive, I guess. I couldn't tell what my favorite genre is. It's really tricky. I like a game that does a lot of things. I really liked Saints Row 2. Because Saints Row 2, you know, it had driving. I thought the combat was well balanced. I thought the insurance fraud minigame was hilarious and fun. Something well constructed. I like a puzzle mystery story, I guess. Like, I'm drawn to those. If it's got the right amount of fairness but still challenge. Like, there's a mystery game I might play on stream sometime, but when I test played it for myself, I was getting frustrated by how much I had the solutions, and the game wasn't letting me come up with the solutions. You know, I had to go through the game's rigmarole for like another 40 minutes before I could make my accusation or my deduction, and that, I didn't enjoy that. What is this elegant auto? I think it's the latest. Oh yeah, the old-timey horn at least has... Oh, sorry, I got a customer. We're swerving a little. We're fishtailing. He seems to like it, though. Oh, he seems to like it, I forget. Don't just sit there honking. It's like the most irritating thing in the fucking world. What's my horn sound like again? Pretty good. It doesn't go Aruga, which I think is a waste. This thing should actually go wow when I hit the horn. But hey. Yeah, actual favorite thing, like, I like a bit of combat. I like games with, like, chaos and breakable things, like Teardown. I never played Teardown. I don't think my stream would be able to handle it. It would be choppier than this, because Teardown is full of beautiful, destructive voxels. But Teardown, there was vehicles, there was destructible scenery, there was set gameplay, like you had to steal stuff. Especially once they brought in the terrifying aspect of the indestructible robots. Teardown was frustrating, but I loved Teardown. I had an amazing time with Teardown. But at the same time, I also liked, and we'll get to this next, this bed we made. This bed we made was a, you know, housekeeping simulator with some puzzles and mystery and dialogue built in. And, I don't know, I thought it was great. It came to me highly recommended. Whatever, coppers, you'll never catch me. If they don't chase you for a mile, they don't chase you. Nothing to say, clients? This doesn't bug you? Okay. I guess they're staying nice and quiet. I appreciate that. You have now arrived at your destination. I might literally pull into a garage after this. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, my brakes must be shot. Okay. I'm looking a little beat up, I think. A little beat up. Oh, come on. Thank you. They don't say anything when they leave either. These guys are creepy. Hey, they gave it 4 stars. Alright. I hear that. It might be time to change the station, honestly. I'm actually gonna very quickly walk to a garage just to get myself reset up. But I'm sticking with this car, I know that much. So yeah, this bed we made. What an amazing game. Really good characters. Very cool, old-timey LGBT representation. Love that. Fun dialogue. Characters I liked. Rewards exploration. Rewards a nice balance of, you know, being honest and true to yourself. And just a little bit of wholesale deception for those who warrant it, you know? Alright, we're good to go again. 2.2 carrying capacity, but it does see... Oh, I can do deliveries with this thing. I wouldn't have guessed. Okay. Man, there's nothing for us really nearby. I guess it's late at night. Actually, you know what? That's something I can do in a garage. I can wait until morning. There should be more people about at that time. Goblins don't really mind wearing gloves. It's not common for us. But you know, it's not a thing we're against. It's more having something in your hand than on your hand. It's hard to explain. I realize the utensils thing can be strange as well. It's just, you know, it's part of goblin culture. I don't know how else to explain it. I've overcome it a little bit because of my interaction with humans and my need to wine and dine with humans. I can handle utensils. I just prefer not to. Okay, let's rest for a bit. Let's rest for 8 hours. Yeah, whatever. Now, 5 in the morning. Perfect. Everyone wants an airport run, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Now, let's keep that handbrake on while I'm picking a radio station. Okay. Let's really confuse people on this one. There we go. That's not so bad. I love the characters and voices of the Void. I thought the thirst projected by characters was accurate. I thought the main character was cute. It was kind of nice seeing characters that were full of figure without that being intrinsic to their character. I always like that. It's like one of these things where I don't really care about character design one way or the other, and I got nothing against a character being well endowed, but I like it when that's not all there is to them. Like, I want to see plenty of big titties in video games, basically, but I just want it to be a single aspect of the character, not all there is to them. And the fact that it's like never addressed, that the main character is above average, it's just she's just like that. And that's just how she is. And I think that's really cool. It's just normalized. You love to see it. Okay, but just in general, the people who made this bed we made, I'm happy to see more from them. A nice set story that even has some replayability, because there's multiple romance paths and multiple paths of honesty and that sort of thing. You know, it's... I'm not saying I'm going to, but you certainly could. I was really happy with the result I got the first time I played it, is the thing. So, there's that. But I think it certainly has potential. Certainly if you hadn't got as good a result as I got, I could see myself playing it again to get a better ending. But I really like the ending I got, so... it's basically all good. Okay, still not a lot of action out there. We can get to that person, though. Ben sûr, if you haven't already, don't know that one. I don't know that one at all. Never heard of it. Super duper don't know it. On the way to the client, I might... yeah. Let's see this bad boy in action a little bit more. I mean, it is gorgeous, let's face it. But that's not the way I'm meant to be going? What is this? I mean, this makes the game so much easier, but, I mean, that's not what we're about. It's nice to see the old girl in action, though, honestly. I mean, she looks so good like this. Ooh, lets me appreciate her turning circle a bit. Whoa, okay. There we go. No, 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 no. Don't want to mess up my ride before I pick somebody up. Got to arrive looking all schmick. Am I driving a little... have I got my... no, I haven't got my handbrake on. There's a very little bit of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine theme in this piece of music. Not that I watched that show. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did and enjoyed it for a while. But to me, it's not just that it was like, you know what's great? Cops. It was also, hey, you know what sucks? The USPS. The USPS are a bunch of chumps, am I right, guys? Also, the fire marshals. Every department that's not the cops is kind of lame and stupid, right? Like, that was just like a reoccurring theme in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And in the climate, that was starting to bug me. If I can be completely honest. Hey, no, you watch it, it's fine. It's full of good actors and good comedy and whatnot, but... it was starting to bug me. Oh, two of you. Alright.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, sorry. It's challenging to explain, but it's a bit like Voice of the Void. But with more story and more stuff to do as you manage an apartment complex in a quarantine city. That sounds amazing. I'm going to write that down right now. Oh, then see that's on the list because that sounds amazing. Okay, I mean, like, in terms of what sort of games I like, I mean, I'll get this out of the way real quick. I mean, my current favorite game is Voices of the Void. Like, I didn't think it would be because I went through the tutorial and I found the mechanics fiddly. But the fact that there is so much to explore, and like, it's a dumb thing to notice, but honestly, if it had everything else but didn't also have a fast vehicle to ride, that might have not been enough for me. But I like to ride around on a bike or a car. I like to have a little bit of speed. Again, like if they made, I want to say one of my favorite games of all time in terms of like games that I want is the, oh, that's embarrassing. I've forgotten what they're called. They're like Yakuza, but you're playing as one of the members of SMAP. You're playing as Takio Kimura, as a private investigator who rides a skateboard. and you've got this gang member, ex-gang member buddy, and you're doing detective work, but you're also getting into street fights, and you're collecting evidence. You used to be a lawyer. Is it called Justice? Broken Justice? It'll come to me later. Those games are amazing. I don't know if they're on Steam, but those are games I love. Like, they are so good. Love them. Love them. Essentially what I want is a game that's like those, but set in the 70s, and you're playing as Kudo from the series Tante Monogatari. And so instead of having just like a skateboard, you actually have like a little Vespa to ride around to get around quicker. I think that would be my ultimate game. Like, you could get an impersonator. They already have his face scanned because they used it for Onimusha 2. Essentially, I want a Tante Monogatari game where you solve crimes, fight, look for mysteries, get into conversations, have mini games, same as in those games. I think I would love that. But yeah, Voice of the Void. What a game. I went into it blind, and there's nothing like the first time you play it, and everything unravels towards you, and you realize there's so much more to the situation than you ever realized. But here's the cool thing. Even now that I've studied wikis and given myself some spoilers just so there's parts of the game I can enjoy more, I'm still so hooked. Like, I'm only playing it every alternate week because I want the experience to... Oh, the brakes on this thing to last longer. Because, I mean, I sort of don't want it to end. But even then, I think it has replayability because there are people who have played this game multiple times, who have read the wikis, who have watched the playthroughs, and still haven't seen what there is to see. There's stuff coded into different times of day, different days of the month, different times of year that you won't see on even half a dozen playthroughs. There's some stuff you'll always see. I get that now. That's fine. But there's so much to see and do there. And honestly, cleaning something up is satisfying. It's made me a cleaner goblin IRL, you know? Tasks here and there, the simple satisfaction of a job well done. Judgment, thank you. Yes, Judgment, that's the private detective game made by the Like a Dragon Studios. Just driving along honking, I hate it. Seriously, do you hear yourself? I can't handle this, I'm running the red. I'm not being around this twit any longer than I have to. Yeah, coming through. You better stop or you'll get into an accident. Stop. Yeah. Don't you know who I am? See, my client likes it. Almost there, don't you worry. I kind of wish clients would have conversations more often. It's a cool mechanic. And like, it sort of works mechanically as well, because you have to move your fingers off the keys to respond to the conversation. So it's like you can get distracted by the conversation and you... Whoa! Okay, I'm going really fast. It's going to be really hard to come to a stop. I better start now. Ooh, yeah, like a train. Hooey. So what do we think? Efficient, yeah?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, yourself. 4 stars. Eh? Eh? Yeah. So yeah, Voice of the Void, an absolute all-timer. While we're talking about all-timers and we're talking about games that are my sort of game, we can't ignore Contraband Police. Because I mean, on one hand, you're playing as the law, right? So that's kind of boo. But it's like it's covering a lot of bases in terms of actual gameplay. Like in Contraband Police, you get to do a little bit of you get to do some Papers, Please style document sorting, which I love. Another form of spot the difference. But they also incorporate driving around in a fast car and a variety of fast cars that you can upgrade. So love that. Oh man, there's no clients anywhere. That's gonna be rough. Is it really that far to get to another fair? And there's these blacked out ones, and they're for just they're more passengers. I mean, that has potential, I guess. We can try that for a while. It might increase our chances to have a conversation. We'll do it just for a little bit. We're just gonna very quickly... That's not it. We're gonna try some of these bigger clients for a bit. Even though it's not as stylish. Let's be honest, it's not as stylish. Yeah, Contraband Police. It covers everything. Because... It's got some shooting. The shooting in it is fine and functional. It's perfectly good. And there's like driving around fast, hidden tasks, base defense, upgrade mechanics, spotting stuff, like with the black light and stuff, sorting through paperwork like a Papers, Please mechanic, and even though you're kind of playing as the authorities, you can play a game ending where your whole thing is taking down a corrupt government and storming a police station. And I don't know how many games have an ending that good. Like, there's a bunch of games I'm looking forward to. I am hyped for, I think it's Q1, but Q2? I think Q2 unfortunately means between like March and May of next year. But there's like a whole new expansion of Contraband Police coming out. Like it's basically a DLC story mode with like all new mechanics, like a whole new storyline and all that sort of thing. Contraband Police is a game I would replay on the channel just for the fun of playing it again, and because I enjoyed the mechanics so much. Honestly, it's another all-timer for me. Old school JRPGs. I probably want to make one more than I want to play one. I haven't finished that many. Lutefisk is all about them. Lutefisk is both good at them. I am okay with them, but I don't know. I'm not convinced I've dipped my toes enough into old school JRPGs. Honestly. Okay, this thing's a little more futuristic. Okay, it looks like I'm in an Enterprise shuttle here. But we do have the skull gear stick and the permanent coffee, so I mean, that's pretty good. Now, theoretically, I should be able to take clients of... Yeah, there we go. I can take massive parties now. 4+ passengers. This is where it's at. You know, you have to... Oh, it requires a big trunk. I'm less interested in that. I want the more passengers so that we have a better chance of conversation. Now, this thing is pretty big. But I'm convinced I can handle it. To listen to that. Is this thing electric? I feel like it might be electric. I hope it has an okay turning circle and stop then. Oh man, that thing is super quiet. We're gonna need some tunes in a serious way. This thing's pretty huge the way it lumbers around. Oh, again, let's give us a look at it. Oh man, a glass top? This thing's classy. And now the music's got a... What is that? Is that... It's going for a vaguely System Shock sound, which is fascinating. No, Contraband Police is an absolute all-timer. I cannot wait for the DLC. It's going to be huge. I don't care if I have to play it on lower settings for it to run and for me to be able to stream at the same time. I'm jazzed for it. It's one of my, I think, of my first year streaming, and certainly my first 6 months streaming, it's some of the better content I've made. Like, honestly, I think it's some of the older content that I think whatever. Go chase some donuts. Oh god, this traffic is killing me. Yeah, I'm bigger than you. There we go. Barely damaged, it's fine. You can tell by this flow of traffic I better reverse into position. Doom, 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 doom. Sounds a little bit... Asshole! Sounds a little bit like the music... Oh, come on. How am I meant to pull into the spot if you idiots keep on driving into it? God, I hate you. Alright, I caused that. Sure. But no, I think it's a huge thing. Not just a game I enjoy, a game that I am hyped for anything else done. Anything else that's even like that. Like, I mean, I'm not including demos on this, but like...
Hi.
Hi! Oh man, they want a big journey. I better be careful. Driving into it. Well, what am I supposed to do? This roundabout is awful, by the way. The whole point of a roundabout is to improve the flow of traffic. Then, absolute all-timer. Love it. Okay. Speaking of all-timers that I love, Fallen Aces. This game is just getting started, and I already adore it. The fact that it's going to be moddable, it's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to the mission packs and the skins we're going to get. I even attempted to try a skin myself once the source code in the mission editor becomes easier. I mean, I'm not suddenly good at that sort of stuff, but the mechanics of the game are so much what I wanted for so long. Like, it's an FPS, but it's also like there's a bit of clambering. You use the environment. I want to say environmental damage is an easy way to get to my heart. If it's like an FPS, but you can also grab someone and throw them through a window, you've won me over. Destructible scenery is a quick way to my heart.
Do you have a death wish or something? Slow down.
What, do you have a wallet death wish? I'm trying to save you money. But fine. Seriously, you would tell a Shinkansen to slow down, I bet. Okay, wow. I was complaining about the brakes on other vehicles. They are amazing compared to this. I am holding the back button. And I realize it's like a simulation. Like, if I had a car IRL that took that long to slow down from 70 kilometers, I would take it back. What are the brakes? Am I putting a stick out the window? Is that literally what's happening? I guess it's a 50 zone, I better. It's a lot of people. I should try and keep them happy, right? Yeah, Fallen Aces. Love the characters. Very funny. I mean, it's a new blood approved game. Their merch is good. The game is good. I love to see what they're going to do next. And honestly, replayable. Because there's so many fun different ways to cause chaos in the game. Like, the weapons are satisfying and punchy. The hand-to-hand combat is rewarding. I don't know. It's one of these things where, like, it's got a 2D look to it. It's got this hardline style, but it carries it off. You know? It's one of these ones where they can have the characters be kind of two-dimensional and rotate on the spot like it's fucking Wolfenstein. And it still works because it's done so well. So yeah, Fallen Ace is huge. Love it. They're bringing in some more detective-y elements. The only thing they could do was if they introduce an actual driving segment, we actually get to drive that car. That's all. Honestly, everything else, even the defense mission is good. Even the stealth mission is good. It's just incredible. Like, they know what they're doing through all sorts of versions of the game, and they've got a merchant now where the money actually means something. So you can really play the game your own way. You can bribe someone, or if you make enough money, you can just buy a bulletproof vest, a pump-action shotgun, and just lay waste to that side of the town. Fuck it. I want to say any mechanic where you get powered up in fighting by chugging whiskey, also an easy way to my heart. I don't know, I thought something that was large should have better brakes. It's not like I'm in an 18-wheeler. I've seen 18-wheelers with better stopping time than this thing. And you're stopping for no reason, because apparently you're just a jerk. Or they're just random stoppage in this city. Like you. Whatever. I'm efficient. So, I'm just going to pause a second, cross more off my list. Okay, we're getting through it. We're getting through it. I'm talking about most games. Okay. I mean, I'll mention it in passing. I loved realism. The Doom mod with the dice roll mechanics and the random enemies. I understand perfectly well why most people didn't watch that episode. I don't think it streams very well, and I'm sure the fact that it's all about, you know, guns and... Whoa, come on! Do I have to put the handbrakes on this thing? Wait. Okay, the handbrake wasn't on. I'm gonna have to handbrake stop this thing. I nearly failed the mission from hitting someone, and I was really, genuinely trying not to. You got good acceleration, though, I'll give it that. That is a bad stopping distance for going 50 kilometers an hour. I know, they're using miles? They're using liters, so they shouldn't be using miles. Okay, I have... Good God almighty. I'm gonna start telling you guys when I'm hitting the brake. But no, I understand that, like, games and thumbnails that feature more guns and whatnot are gonna be a thing that, you know, get deprioritized and then get shared. And realism, the fuck was that? You just decided you were gonna merge into me. Not my fault. Absolutely not my fault. This guy's an idiot. What, is my steering busted? I've got all sorts of things busted on me now. And it's this guy's fault. Yeah, this thing's not driving so well anymore. He really messed this car up Like, it's hard to explain, but there's all these lights on now. I'm not even sure I can get to my final destination anymore. I mean, maybe. We're getting pretty close, but... Ugh, it's like steering a ship. What's this guy doing? Just swinging around. I tell you, they're giving away licenses, cereal boxes these days. I just need to limp to my... I need to limp to my delivery spot and then we can call it a day. They're being surprisingly patient. I just gotta get through this. Wait, am I out of... No, I've still got charge. I'm gonna take a shortcut.
What's wrong with you?
I think you're crazy. There we go. Took a bunch of time off your drive. Got you there in style. You're oh so lazy. This sounds like... Some parts of this song sound like a very small track on the Ghostbusters original soundtrack. It's just called Judgment Day. Doom, 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 doom. Wow. That real drum machine beat. Oh, and I got a parallel park, something this size. Yep. Alright. Boom. Anyways. Okay, I admit I am looking a little... Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? Like, you're making my task very difficult with your deciding to sit
I think I'll take my chances walking next time.
Yeah, I think you will too. It's not my fault. Like, what was I supposed to do? This person was in my way. Alright, that's your destination.
Thanks for the ride, I guess.
Hey, you guess? Hell yeah. 3 stars, baby. And he just keeps on honking. Hate these people. I better get to a garage again. I can feel it. I love the fact the honking goes all through the fucking loading screen. That's amazing. Good mechanic. Okay, we're gonna go through a few driving ones now, since we're on the subject of driving. I'll fix that up for the next time I use it, but I think it's time to switch cars again. Let's see, what other cars do I got? Do we have that hot? That thing's really fast. It's like really fast. Very maneuverable too. I think we're taking the hot dog out. Okay, let's see if we got a task around As I think we do. Oh, yeah. You're gonna love this, Avaro. If you're gonna ride, Avaro, ride in style. You're off to a bad start. Okay, look. Let's go back to the garage a sec. I got it. I got it. Let's try this again. I got it. I got it. I got it. Sensitive. It's just sensitive. Oh, I have to finish the task? I might have to cancel the freaking... Alright. Let's try this again. I need to fix the car again. This goblin needs his license taken from him. Yeah, why don't you take my virginity while you're at it? Doesn't exist. Hasn't in some time. It's strictly theoretical. Which way's the traffic going? That way. Fuck the police. Oop. Probably easier if I took my handbrake off. Okay, okay. Now, this time we're ready. Okay. So, where am I? Okay. I got a client there. That's not so hard. Get some good tunes happening, and then we'll be back in business. There we go. Oh man, look at this thing go. Can it brake? It kind of can. That's a little more like it. And incidentally, the mechanic laughing sound you hear, that's just me making a cute reference. This one here, that is the mechanic laughing sound effect from the game Quarantine, which is another taxi game. But it's just a soundbite I have on my soundboard. I actually worked very hard to get that soundbite. And then at the end of it all, Fisk just pointed out I probably could have just made it myself because she thought it was me. She just thought it was me going, ha ha ha, to myself. Yeah, whatever. Put in the with the rest of them. Alright, yeah, another one that's under the bridge. Boo. Wait, yeah, okay, driving. Pacific Drive. Pacific Drive is an odd dock, right? There's the foundation. There's a foundation for a game I absolutely adore in Pacific Drive. And parts of me do. Because, I mean, like, it's a game where you're upgrading a car. You're building parts for it. You're collecting resources to build the parts. You can get the car to go faster. You can give the car shields and shockwaves and armor, and you can style it. And I do love it, but it's just slightly off with its other mechanics. Like the resources, getting the resources, you find yourself constantly on the back foot of having to recharge and refuel your car. Because there's just enough irritants in every zone you go to collect the resources you need to upgrade your car that you're sort of constantly working against the damage that's been done before you can upgrade properly. The RNG is sometimes kind and gives you a leg up, so you actually come out of a zone better. But most of the times to go into a zone to collect the ingredients you need to upgrade your car, you have to spend the ingredients you collected just getting it back to where you were before you left. If you see what I'm saying. The characters are fine. There's a little bit of that we really wish we were Portal or Portal 2 dialogue that can work, but doesn't always land. And unfortunately, there's nothing quite like poorly landed comedy. Like, I like this game. I like it plenty, but it's just slightly off so that I can't get completely hooked onto it, you know? Like, it should, by all rights, have a clasp on me, like a clamp. That game should be on me like an anaconda. Like, I can't escape from it. I'm in, and I can't get out. And it's not. Instead, I love it when I love it, but just there's enough frustration in a row with the creatures that poison you, or the creatures that burn you, or the creatures that steal your stuff. Hate that. And there's no real way to fight these creatures. You can set up a shield to resist them, but you can't actually defeat them. You can't actually knock them away or get rid of them with any permanent effect. Oh, hello, handsome. Looks pretty rich too. Okay, where to? Well, whatever, we're doing this. Whoa, check me out. I'm in a spaceship. Is this what modern cars look like? I don't know. Whoa! Waiting around the corner for me. Queuing across traffic. Talking about SO. I'm talking about Pacific Drive. Oh, I'm going straight forward here. Fuck it. Yeah, Pacific Drive should absolutely have me, but unfortunately it's stuck in like B or B- territory just because it's frustrations. When it's good, it's so good, and it's so right for me. I love building the parts. I love that they have anti-frustration features with collecting the parts. But I love the customization. But there's like just enough of, okay, well, never mind. I gotta go back to an earlier area and hope that I luck out so I can repair my headlights. Because once you get stuck in that game, you are stuck. I have a bunch of easy settings enabled with Pacific Drive, and I do not regret it. I do not regret it a little bit. I think the way that I've cheesed it and the settings I've set Pacific Drive to is what makes it tolerable. Because when it's unfair and it just like piles stuff on you, it would be enough to make me stop playing completely. So maybe that's just a reflection on me as a gamer, but to me it's just anti-frustration. Like, you need to be able to go out and get things and get your car wrecked and still be able to come back and not lose all your resources. Because once you've lost everything, what are you supposed to do? Like, that's essentially soft locking. And why would you do that in a game that's got such a good premise? Oh, yeah. Fucking jaywalker! Came out of nowhere. And I've lost my client. Screw yourself. Alright. I might have to get back to the roads, honestly. This shit is pants. Also, I'm taking a shortcut. You think I won't? Oh, I guess not. Rah! Oh, you guys suck. This is all one fine, you idiots. Oh. Oh, you want me to move out of this, but then you get in my way? Everyone in this town's an idiot. Oh, I can't move. Asshole. Fine, I'll obey the law. What a shame to have a car that goes this fast. Not be able to use it properly. I guess what I actually want is Crazy Taxi. I got recommended Burnout Paradise 3, and honestly, the game was so damn cheap, I just bought it on spec. I understand it's a racing game, and here's the thing, I love driving games, I don't really like racing games. Like, my original favorite, as a goblet growing up, was Driver. The original Driver and Driver 2. Play the shit out of those. Beat the tutorial with a steering wheel setup. And a controller. I did it with both. I think I might need to go back to the Roadster. Guys, I don't think this car's working for me. Too many bollards. Man, is anything destructible in this game? It's a trash can. Car won't move. There we go. That's the sign. Excuse me? Oh, I'm in the middle of a task. Well, we're going to cancel. We have bigger problems. You can talk to me through Discord if you like, but for what it's worth, I'm not breaking kayfabe. Hell yeah! Okay. Yeah, that's right. Back to the garage. That's a garage? Okay. I guess who cares as long as it fixes stuff. Alright. We back on the Roadster now. It's just the best one. Although this little Lupin car could be fun. It looks pretty maneuverable. What if we tried driving that more sensibly? I don't need to be sorry, man. It's just how it is. Okay, I'll do things. That's a really roundabout way to get to that person. Like, how is that the only way? But whatever. Work is work. Okay, while we're on the subject of cars. Starting the engine would help. Okay, this thing holds a fair bit of ass. That's fine. Okay, what's the deal there? Someone just nudge me? Oh, they did. What an asshole. I hate him and so do you. Yeah, I kind of like this thing. Also, for what it's worth, it's one of the few cars that's actually, like, properly company coded. Like, it's green, right? Green taxi. Or goblin. Mombazoo. Mombazoo is, I don't know, that should be incredible, right? It is pretty good. It's very specific. I enjoyed the game without it being a racing game. I don't know what it's like as a racing game. I feel like it's one of those ones where if you love its devotion to realism, then it's amazing. Like, the fact that it is really, 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 really into you winching your car out of a ditch. It gives you a bunch of ditches you can fall into, and it really, really wants you to use the winch to get your car out of trouble. I like that it's very easy to make your car irrevocably fucked, frankly, with the replacing parts mechanics. That the parts need to be specific, that you need to unscrew every bolt. I can see a lot of fun baked into that game for those who really like that. Enough of it is just a sketch too much devotion to that level of realism for me. Like, it's just... I mean, at the end of the day, though, I had fun with it. You know, replacing the car parts, the money-making mechanics that you're meant to use to buy stuff to get you... Oh, fuck you. Just gonna leisurely pull in front of where I gotta go and stay there. This horn sucks, too. Today. Run, piggy, piggy, run, piggy, piggy, run. Hope you're chatty.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, no, I think it's one of these things where I'm sure for the right person, the little realistic steps of having to use a winch and undoing all the bolts, like the car mechanic realism, I was okay with that. I like the fact that they addressed the correct way to make maple syrup. It's very, very French-Canadian. You know, with the poutine making and the, you know, potato and weed empire you can set up, like potatoes, weed, maple syrup. What a great thing to have an empire on, frankly. But the roundabout mechanics, the driving is pretty fun once you're driving, but like, it's got just enough that it wasn't doing it for me and wasn't doing it for anyone else. So we'll see how it goes, but it was fine. It was a fun little diversion. It's another one of those things you can tell where the developer believes in it, and it's a great little passion project. Much like Straya. Straya I haven't revisited in a while, but I had a genuinely good time with it. I should say I haven't revisited it on stream in a while. But, capturing that sense of fear. Again, the driving mechanics in Straya let it down, because it's very obviously like a car shape stuck around a person, and the way it clips and wobbles doesn't have a good sense of weight to it. But, like, the hunting trips to make money, the sense of danger, the exploration, the spider jump scares, the sound design and the sight design, and the appreciation for the traditional cultures of the land all shine through in Straya. What a wonderful little one-person project. I'm not sure it's amazing viewing, because I think it's frustrating to watch someone constantly die, which is what people would see with me playing Straya. But the guns are punchy for the most part. The enemies are terrifying. The hunting is fun. There's this real love of a certain time and a certain place in Australia. And it shines through in that game on multiple levels. No regrets there. Might not see it on the stream again, but gosh, it's fun. Gosh, it's fun. Well, what a characterful game. Gunsmith Simulator. Now, I understand it's actually quite a frustrating game for actual gunheads. Like, in terms of how gun maintenance is done, hugely far off. Like, it's not right at all. They hate how it is. I don't know that much about gun maintenance.
How are you enjoying driving around Barcelona?
Oh, I'm loving it. There's just so much to see in this city.
What makes driving here so special for you?
Oh, the people.
Definitely the people. I love learning about their experiences in this city.
Oh. Is there anything you don't like about driving here?
The traffic can be quite heavy at times, and the constant honking doesn't make it any easier.
Hey!
That's true. I've had trouble with that too.
Is that intentional? Is Barcelona like the Sydney of Europe? Is that why? Oh, that's actually a nice touch, if so. Fascinating. Whoops. Got a little distracted there. Interesting. I've got to be on the super watch out for pedestrians so they don't mess up my job again. They'll just wander wherever. They'll just like come out of nowhere, walk back and forth, stop, stand in the street. I know, but does Barcelona have a genuine insurance fraud problem? If so, that's an amazing mechanic to have worked in there. That's a big loop to do a left turn, but again, different places, different ways of doing things. I feel it, I feel it. So yeah, Straya, amazing. Platform 8. Platform 8 is good. Platform 8 has got me with one of the biggest jump scares I've ever been gotten by. That lets me address the Nibansen and Sanbansen series as well. I think it's all by the same people. Good anomaly games. Good solid mechanics. A few actual deaths possible. Fine. Fine. Like, only a very slight bit frustrating. Short, sweet, good anomaly games. Good time. We'll get whatever they do next. They're not the false streams, false mole people, but I like what they do. They're just fine. Some good reoccurring themes, honestly. Okay, Crime Scene Cleaner. We spent a lot of time on Crime Scene Cleaner. It's one of the ones that got us through the gap until we discovered Voices of the Void. There'll be a few games which are going to be a game like that is really useful, honestly, because it's fine. It's got a set start and finish, and I have a lot of time for that. Like, there's no ambiguity, there's no real fail states as long as you're willing to just put the time in. And I think that's really valuable. Again, it's like, it's just a little bit off for me. I mean, I played the whole thing, and I basically perfected the whole thing, so I mean, I was obviously enough into it. But, again, a few more takes with some of the reads. Another once over with the script, maybe. That's just from the, the dialogue and character standpoint. A lot of the characters, again, I don't know if it's like an ESL situation. If so, I mean, that explains like inflections and some of the lines in the game. There was a slight undercurrent of a lot of the characters who didn't deserve what happened to them, if not all the characters who didn't deserve what was happening to them. A lot of them were female. Just an observation, like a lot. Disproportionate amount were female. Jerk, I have a client. Gonna make me look uncool.
That was a reckless move.
I'm sorry. I got confused. An accident. These people don't know how to drive. But I can shortcut through there. It's like a little hairpin turn. It'll get us back on track, man. Don't worry. I know a few maneuvers. Like, the thing with Crime Scene Cleaner is because, again, I was...
report you to the authorities.
What? What am I doing? Like, the actual cleaning mechanics are fine. Some of the rearrangement, where you have to put the furniture back in place, actually trolling. Seriously, the bit in the art museum, where I couldn't leave, and because there was one bit of furniture was out of place, and it was a stool that was so imperceptibly out of place. I had to pick up and check every bit of furniture until I found the bit that was not quite lined up. Like, that left me in an actual genuine bad mood. And like, there's having a bit of fun with games. Like, if it's a genuine mess around game like Go to Work or Getting Over It, I guess. But like, crime scene cleaners should just be overt. Like, the bits where you accidentally make more mess, or where a body falls down and breaks furniture, that's fine. That's the sort of trolling that game should do. Having an extra bit that's like just genuine mechanic messing with people, it soured me. It soured me pretty badly. So it's another one of these games where, like, on the sheer cleaning mechanics and the upgrades, I don't know, it should probably be, like, higher on my list, but it ends up being, like, a B-, C+. I played through all of it. I don't regret playing it, but would I ever play it again? No. Like, if they made genuine new levels, but what they've advertised in terms of DLC for Crime Scene Cleaner is, now the levels are even messier, and there's new ways for them to get messy. It's like, no, I don't think I will. It's like, it's fine. It is simply fine. You know, there's times when Kowalski made me laugh, but not as often as he was trying to. Kowalski, I think, was meant to be a lot funnier than he actually was. If he's just meant to be cynical, sure, but like, I don't know, the fact that the main villain gets taken down, and I don't think it's anything to do with us, that's cynical, I guess. It's despondent. Like, you're not the hero, you're literally just the guy who ensures that bad people get to be bad people longer through your activities because you're looking out for yourself. That's fine, I guess. There's nothing wrong with a, you know, morally, I don't know, not even grey protagonist, morally brown, morally,
See you.
I don't know. I think I'm probably low on gas. Yeah, no, I mean, again. Again, it's not the worst. I just that Crime Scene Cleaner, there was just enough. I mean, it's a weird thing where it's just enough to keep me playing, but like on any year of games I've played, I can't imagine it getting into my top 5. It was just slightly off, and there was like just enough from it that when I beat the game and whenever I perfected a map, it wasn't just the satisfaction of perfecting a map, it was also, oh good, I never have to play that map again. And I'm not sure in a game like that that's what you want people to say. Wow, I am not near any clients. Oh, that's awful. There's no one nearby. I may as well pull into the garage, honestly. Seriously. Time to change vehicles. It's okay, we're nearly done here. I'm basically going for as long as I have to talk about every game that I have played since starting this situation 2 years ago. I'm entering the garage, am I not? There we go. Oh, I get that it's a commentary on the American medical system on some level. I do get that. The amount of series and games that wouldn't exist if they were played in another country. Literally, I think almost any other country, you wouldn't have that problem. I think? Luxury. I'm gonna have to wait for a different time of day again. This is awful. Why is there no one who needs a lift around here? I'm gonna be out of gas by the time I get to a client. Wrong time of day, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I get what's good about Crime Scene Cleaner as well. I'm in no way saying it's a bad game. Not at all. I'm just saying that in my case, it fell just a little bit short in enough places that it's just not sufficiently my thing. It was really close. A lot of these games are really close. I think if we're learning anything with me going back through these games, is that I'm kind of finicky. When I love something, but a lot of these things fall outside the realms of love. Definitely in the realms of like, though. Sure. Until you get my didn't love. Real easy. Okay, there's somebody here now. Oy. Okay. We're off to a bad start. Okie dokie. I definitely like this thing. It's got a bit more grunt and weight to it than the other cars. Here a game I definitely didn't like. On multiple levels of the things I've been discussing today. Because what have I been talking about in games? I've been talking about sound design. I've been talking about humor and how when it falls flat it's the worst thing ever. I've been talking about voice acting. I've been talking about mechanics. I've been talking about anti-frustration features. Which is what brings me to The Spy Who Shot Me. Now, occasionally that game did get a snicker out of me. It was trying to get a lot more. It's strange. It had this weird combination of humor that you think, oh, well, that's what someone in their, like, 60s or 70s would still find funny after all this time. But it also had stuff that, like, this is what a 10-year-old would think is funny. And, like, I get it had some of the old-school GoldenEye gameplay. But the fact that what unlocked the map was an arbitrary path, where if you went in a certain direction and picked up a certain number, then the next part of the game would happen. You didn't always activate something. Like, it wasn't you, like, pressing a console button. It was literally just, oh, you've walked to this part of the map, so now the rest of the game can happen. And it would do that in sections where you had to, like, defuse bombs. And on top of that, a lot of the line reads felt like they didn't really match the character design. I don't know if that's direction, or just the actors going for it, or the actors being, in my opinion, convinced that a voice that they were doing was much funnier than it actually was. I'm being really mean about it. But I didn't enjoy The Spy Who Shot Me. Not really. I mean, I kept playing it because it had, like, a simple mechanic. The fact that it had the GoldenEye mechanics, but twice, 3 times, just while I was playing for the stream, which is not the entirety of me playing that game. It would do a thing where an enemy would bug out and be completely unable to take damage. So you would just run out of ammo and run backwards and just empty magazine after magazine into the enemies, and they would just come towards you and whoa! It would just come towards you and kill you. And that happened a few times just on stream. So, like, if you've got all this other stuff happening, and you don't remember that stream, I mean, I don't blame you. Like, it's not... The gameplay is, like, it's meant to be, like, GoldenEye-ish, but it doesn't really have the correct use of gadgets. The humor almost never lands. Like, almost never. And that's a big issue if you're trying really hard to be funny. And they are trying very, very hard to be funny. They're trying very, very hard to be a James Bond parody, which, I don't know, there's a lot of James Bond parodies out there. A lot of the jokes that they're using in their game, they're like, ha, this will be a good joke, a lot of them are ripped straight from Austin Powers. I don't know if they're hoping that... Because let's think, if you've got nostalgia for GoldenEye, there's an even chance you know a lot of the jokes from Austin Powers. So appealing to one audience while trying to put one over on the same audience is very strange. I think it's a very... yeah. And you can say, oh, maybe it's a hat tip. Maybe it's a reference to Austin Powers. It's not meant to be, you know, stealing the joke. But here's the thing. Referencing a James Bond parody in your own James Bond parody isn't really going to work. Like, you need to do your own James Bond jokes. It's like you're competing on the same territory. Okay. Start over, find a new client. Taking a shortcut on this one, likely. Why'd I loop all the way around? Yeah, you guys are chumps. Look at you obeying the flow of traffic. Then there's me, saving time, saving money. Yeah, no, I mean, you can watch the episode if you like, you know, take me from, but it's the little things that all add up. The gunshot sound, and you'll be hearing the gunshot sound a lot, it's truncated. It's like the first half of a gunshot sound that's then been sort of, like, crushed. It's hard to explain, but, like, Mr. Bad Guy noticed in particular that the gunshot sound in The Spy Who Shot Me is not good. I don't even mind the title. I think the title is fairly funny. It's little things here and there. Like, I don't know. It is the same one over and over as well, yeah. That's that. Look, I won't hold that against the game necessarily, but it is always the same gunshot sound, and it's a bad gunshot sound. Far be it from me to make fun of anyone else's voice, but I'll try and explain. It's not that the person has a bad voice necessarily. I think they default to having a better voice than me. But keep in mind, this is a James Bond game. It's James Bond, right? It's a very obvious James Bond parody. But the main character talks like this the whole time. He speaks very slowly and luxuriantly, Chief. Oh, I'd wonder what will happen on this mission. Smashing. It's like, is that... I don't know. To me, I don't. It's. He gets a lot of dialogue in the game, and it's such a chucked on voice, and it feels like it doesn't land with being a James Bond parody. It's hard to explain, but it's got a lot of to it the whole time.
Hello.
Hello. And so yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too horrible about it. I mean, I did play it. Like, the actual run and gun, cutting down waves of enemies, had things that were fine, I guess. But, like, all the characters you meet just feel like, I don't know, it was someone's bit at the pub that they would do a voice and do a character, and it made everyone else laugh while they were drunk, but then they put it in a game and everyone can hear it while they're sober, and maybe it was just funny to the five of you. I'm doing a lot of weird psychoanalysis with the voices and the writing in this game, but it feels really off to me. Not off as in, like, problematic, I don't think, but just, like, that feeling when it wants so bad to be funny, and you're like, I don't know who would laugh at this. Like, I'm trying to picture the person who's laughing at this game. A game that really wants to be laughed at. Like, I feel like with a GoldenEye parody, you either have to go like jazz punk, where you like really understand it, and you like do little references to things in a way that make people snicker a little bit, or you play it straighter than that, and let the audience find it funny when they find it funny. You know, you don't sort of go full pants down, dumb voice, flapping dicky the whole time. I don't know. I might play that game again and thoroughly regret what I said, but also, I mean, just some of the mechanics and getting through the level, the way the difficulty ramps up, with being shot from all directions and not getting enough health and stuff like that. It's like it's got to be one or the other. And the gameplay won't get you past the comedy, and the comedy won't get you past the gameplay. In my opinion. Not even as bad as Floor 9. Like, Floor 9 is a fundamentally more flawed and, in my opinion, less worthwhile game, with less effort involved. Like, you can tell there's some effort behind the spy who shot me, but holy dooly, it did not land with me. And, well, I just feel like you just do something a bit more clipped. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not a voice guy. I don't have a good voice. But, you know, you just do, like, a little bit of talking through your teeth, or you do, like, a bad Sean Connery or something. You just sort of go, like, looks like he won't be sticking around, or something like that. He always did have a high opinion of himself. You know, you go a bit posh, you go a bit roof of the mouth for James Bond. Ah yes, what I expected. He always did have a big head. At least we knew he had some guts. That sort of thing.
Drive more responsibly.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know, just this syrupy voice through the entire game was grating on me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not being fair. Man, there's a lot of honking. No reason. Skin Deep. Skin Deep. I feel like it's a game I'm gonna have to play entirely in my own time, because it's got some fun things happening there, but again, I don't know, maybe I'm just hard to satisfy. I like the mechanics of Skin Deep, like the traveling through space, but like the stuff that you want to do when you travel through space, by the time you're able to do the cool stuff, the mission's over. Like unlocking the windows so you can, you know, suck people into space or sneak up on people. I keep on finding those mechanics in the game by the time I've already rescued everybody. So there's like all these different ways to play it. It's advertised as the immiest of M-Sims, where everything is interactable. And I don't know if the team who made the game approved that marketing or if it was part of their edge, but I don't really find it to be the case. There's stuff you can push and there's stuff you can throw, and there is a lot to interact with. And there is quite a lot of ways to beat each mission. That's true. It's fun. I think it's a very cool game, and I love its unique style. It's got just enough properly bizarre humor, like properly bizarre, that actually makes me laugh. Like, I'm impressed with Skin Deep. I don't think it's going to be entertaining to watch me play it, because it does have a bit of a difficulty curve, especially in the later missions. So, playing it, loving it, you're probably not going to see it. I don't think anyone's really missing out in not seeing me play more Skin Deep. I love what they're trying. I can't think of another game that's like it. I want to see more from these guys in the future. Very funky, cool style. Good stuff. Man, she's oddly low on patience. What have I been doing wrong? As I was going to pause to cross a few more things off my list. We're nearly done, actually. I've been yapping a hot streak. What do we got left? No, not much, actually. Unless it's something I've forgotten. I will say on Gunsmith Sim, because I only spoke about it briefly. Gunsmith Sim, relaxing. It feels like what they call a dad game. The satisfaction of taking something apart, even if it's not that accurate. Taking something apart, cleaning it, forging parts, putting it back together. Really good. If they had something like the complexity of Gunsmith Simulator with the customization and the testing and the calibration of guns, and then also gave you like zombies or something to shoot at as well, I think that would be amazing. The target shooting is fine. The shooting the watermelons and whatever, and that's the thing. I love the black powder update. There's even more. There's not enough for me to actually do another episode yet because there's like 2 new guns. And there's no guarantee I'll get those guns. But like, I don't know. I have a soft spot for Gunsmith Simulator because one time a Russian joined the chat and started openly flirting with me, and I thought that was very sweet of them. They even said I had a nice voice, so I mean, different strokes, am I right? But no, love that game. You know, gonna keep it. Gonna keep on getting the DLC for it. It's a good, fun little relaxing game. And probably if I ever do another episode that's mostly yap, where I'm just talking to you about guides about previous games, if something else doesn't come up, I could do worse than to talk to you guys while playing Gunsmith Simulator. A good one. An old timer. Fun to do thumbnails for. Probably gets deprioritized in the algorithm because of the realistic looking guns, but whatever. I'm not an algorithm chaser. If I was, I'd be talking to you about how the situation is crazy. Buckshot Roulette. Honestly, I tried playing another Mike Kublanika game on stream. Can I just say openly, I recommend Split hugely. You should play Split, but it's not going to make for good watching. So if you play it for yourself or watch someone else play it, don't watch me play it. It's a cool game with a cool concept and an odd amount of tension. But again, I think it's going to be a game that requires a wiki to see everything you can see in it, because it's a coding simulator. And the code, well, it's not coding. It's a code. I wouldn't call it coding. It's like a DOS prompt simulator. So I mean, that was nostalgic. I fell back on muscle memory, but the muscle memory is just slightly off because apparently it's using more code from like Unix as opposed to DOS. So a lot of what I think of as being a prompt or a command line code is off, which is odd because it's unfortunate because I do it reflexively. Like I am a dir/p guy from back in the day.
See ya.
See ya.
Not that I ever want to see you again.
Oh, like that is it? You won't see me ever again, I'll make sure of it. You got your wish. Anyways, back at it. Okay. But Buckshot Roulette, that was great. That episode I literally put up Buckshot Roulette just to be an exercise in recalibrating my microphone, because my microphone got all messed up for a long time. It was very frustrating. There was a bunch of games that I did where the gameplay was fine, but I sounded extra bad because the microphone was messed up. So I played Buckshot Roulette as a microphone calibration. But I was actually pretty good at it. It's one of these, again, I don't mind the idea of playing multiplayer Buckshot Roulette with you guys sometime if you want to. We can be Steam friends and play like Peak or Buckshot Roulette or Left 4 Dead or whatever together. I'm open to the idea. I've been streaming long enough and I know I like you guys. I would be entirely cool with playing some games with you. Jackbox, Drawful, whatever. We might even be able to get Fisk involved. We'll see. Oh, I haven't got a client. Hold up. I gotta bring this thing to a full stop. So yeah, love Buckshot Roulette. I think it's the RN. There's just like a constant beeping. It's not stopping. Like it's following me. Hate this town. Anyways, let's get me to a garage to fuel up, fix up, reset. I like that time slows down but doesn't stop. We're nearly done, it's alright. Okay. What else do we... Oh, the long drive. The long drive, I feel like that game should be amazing, right? Like, some of the best laughs I've had is watching other people play the long drive. Like, it should be hilarious to watch. But it remains my worst rated episode, and I think that's entirely fair. Because it's also incredibly frustrating. Like, anything can happen on this road, but if nothing happens, nothing happens. You spend the first hour of the game getting your car or motorcycle actually drivable, and then when the drive begins, you might drive into a big highway of Sweet Fanny Adams. Like, just nothing happens. And like, at that point, what do? Oh, really? I'm meant to loop all the way around? That can't be right. Oh, I see. That's the way I'm going. Oh, we'll see about that. Look, okay, let's cancel that one. Go for this one, right? Much easier. There we go. Look at this guy getting ideas. I straight. Whoa! Now you're weaving back. I hate this guy. I straight gas him. So yeah, the long drive seems like the sort of thing I could revisit again. Like maybe me and Fisk will play it sometime because it's better with 2 players. The RNG, where it's like it's a survival mechanic. It's like, okay, so you're gonna give me. Like, even amongst RNG, you're going to give me water to survive, right? It's like, no. So you can do all this thing with the game, and then just, oh, bad luck. None of the places you found had water or food or weapons. You have a bunch of coolant, you have a bunch of oil, so theoretically your car can keep running. But you can, like, do all your prep, get your car running, and then just, oh, yeah, no, I guess you didn't have good luck with the RNG, so never mind. I see other people's playthroughs, and they have an amazing time, but, like, an amazing time is insufficiently reliable. Even an interesting time isn't reliable enough. Like, it's got some good stuff happening. Also, can I be frank? The amount of focus on pissing and shitting mechanics, a little strange to me. Just a little. Like, the game's just really, really, really into having you piss and shit. And I don't know. Not quite doing it for me. On the flip side, with some people who made some of the long drive, you have Polyroam. And I like Polyroam, but it's sort of not got enough the other way. Oh, we can way take a shortcut, man. We can way take a shortcut. Asshole. There's just always someone holding down their horn. It's obnoxious. The Polyroam's got some really good stuff going on, but like, it's sort of not enough. The driving is fast, the monsters are killable, the car upgrades are wacky, but you can collect all this stuff for your house. I like the fact that you can shrink stuff down to put it into your trunk. I like that it's got the oil and water and food mechanics of the long drive without the frustration that everything just sort of snaps together. But there's not enough substance to back up Polyroam. Like, it's all these things that look like they're substantive, but they're not. Like, you can do this to your car, you can put this furniture in your house, but for nothing except you can look at the thing now? Like, it's just more stuff to look at? which, I don't know, that doesn't really seem like enough. Polyrome has the foundations of something really enjoyable and fun and infinitely replayable. But there's not enough to it. Because the basic enemies are a bit easy, and the bosses are a million times too hard. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm just a little dumb, I don't know. This guy's driving like me, he's crazy. Yeah, that's for suckers. So yeah, there was a tough balance in between. What else we got? I think that's just about it. Oh, there's Finished Cottage number 8. Another Anomaly game. Doesn't follow the correct rule, in my opinion, where anomalies can repeat. But honestly, in Finished Cottage number 8, the repetition was comparatively rare. And the anomalies were good. You know, the only ones I missed are my own dang fault. Honestly. It's genuinely just pay attention and you'll be fine. And I liked the setting. I thought it was cool. I would see more from those people, for sure. There's a few other games that I haven't mentioned here because they're still just demos. Like Goblin Cleanup, I look forward to getting to do that with people. I mean, I'll do it myself if I have to, but I think it's probably better with people. It's still a demo. It's coming out in September, so you know, we'll see on that. One of my most anticipated, right up there with the Contraband Police sequel, is I'm genuinely looking forward to that Quarantine Zone game. I don't know if it has optimization issues or if it just my computer was having a bad day. It chunked up really badly when I played it. I think it had a lot of details I didn't need, but the basic mechanics I thought were pretty fun. And had opportunities for griefing and hilarity, so there's that. The Last Exterminator. We have no info on Last Exterminator. It doesn't have a release date announced. My god, am I looking forward to that. It's what I want from an FPS. It's crispy, it runs well, it's got the right mix of challenge without being like, you know, frustrating. It's already got cool mechanics built in, like how to find secrets, blowing stuff up. It makes good little references that aren't shoehorned into things. I would actually play Last Exterminator again, just to play it again for the stream, and point out as many references as I can, because the references they're making are good references. And they're not too proud of them. Like, they're ones you can miss. They don't feel the need to go, oh, hey, we really love The Evil Dead, and it's like good if people do love The Evil Dead, but like making it like something that the player can't ignore is one thing. Good protagonists, good voice acting, good enemies. Holy shit, am I looking forward to The Last Exterminator. When it comes out, I'm probably going to take a day off and just play as much as I can in one sitting. Hype for that game. No AI. Very openly LGBT positive, which is very cool. No AI. A little bit of an Australian flair. I don't know if some of the developers are from Australia, but they seem to be, which is very cool. Yep, love the look of that game. And what else? Oh, that's another one. Shift After Midnight. Looking forward to that. Had a blast with that. The demo's too short. I want more. Again, not difficult, I would not say. Whoa, hey! Looks like I'm not the only one. We got another Goblin driver around here. Good for them. Really looking forward to more Shift After Midnight. So I guess this list doubles as a most anticipated list. Is there a game I've forgotten to mention of the games I've played since I started streaming? I feel like I've covered most of them. This guy just wants to indicate he doesn't actually want to do anything. There we go.
Do you know the origin of Barcelona?
No, actually, tell me.
I'm afraid I don't.
Would you like to hear about it?
I would.
Sure, I love learning new things.
Barcelona was founded by the Romans in the 1st century BC, and it was originally called Barcino. The Romans established the city as a strategic port on the Mediterranean.
Wouldn't that be Barcino?
It became a major trading center
With
during
the
the Middle
Romans,
Ages.
Good to know, thanks.
Or is that Bartino? That was a cool. Whoops, sorry. I'm generally not trying to do that on purpose, man. I'm actually sorry. You know, game looks good. Project Wingman. I'm trying to think of other games. Whoa! 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 Not fair. Utterly not fair. Just looped around and came right back. Not cool. Insurance fraud. Because, I mean, I've actually been trying here. I think I'm even doing the speed limit. Oh, look at this person fucking gunning for the pedestrian crossing when they see me coming. Easy money, right? I'm watching you guys. Assholes. Look at these guys. Trying to think of other games. I think I've covered all of them. I could be forgetting something. Oh my god! Just guns for it. Hate you people. I'm so sorry, I'm so close to competing this fair. I got no patience for these jaywalkers. That'd be a nice way to finish this stream, which we're just about to do. Oh, I'm watching you too, buddy. Alright, coming to a stop. That's all. So yeah, we might do some Burnout Paradise. I think I really, really want Crazy Taxi or Crazy Taxi equivalent. Nothing to say? Okay. It seems odd to me that there isn't... I mean, I get why Crazy Taxi isn't on Steam. There's a lot of music to license. But looking around, my question is, why isn't there a Crazy Taxi equivalent? Why isn't there a game that's purely driving, that's full of, like, ramps and cool shit happening? Yeah, I drive to San Francisco. It's something I'm going to have to give a look, because I assume that's the closest they have these days. Definitely worth a look. It's probably pretty cheap by now, and I can probably run it just fine. Anyways, thank you for joining me on this very, very unconventional yap-filled episode. I think it's important to play a game like this between the more exciting ones, like Voices of the Void. And I really appreciate you guys just listening to me talk for all this time as I go back over the first 2 years of streaming. Twisted Metal, maybe, it's very that's car combat. I'm not really looking for... I mean, I do like Twisted Metal. Don't get me wrong. I played all of Twisted Metal World Tour, all of Twisted Metal Black. Had a great time with them. Huge part of my teenage years and childhood. But, yeah. It's like something that's like delivery or mission based, and people have said deliver at all costs. Deliver at all costs. Again, it's like from this isometric high up perspective, which when it comes to a driving game isn't what I'm looking for. Like, I get, if there's anything you can take away from my list of games, It's that I can be pretty fussy. I give a lot of things a shot, but like if I'm playing something, I want this and I want that. But I mean, I like to think I enjoy quite a lot. It's just a matter of that actual sweet spot to get the exact right game going. Anyways, thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for joining me, not just for today, but over all this time. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. We are doing 10 times better than I ever imagined, and this is really nice. I'm a hard-working goblin, and these little moments of spending time with you lovely people every weekend over the last 2 years has been really, really nice for me. Appreciate that. And I feel like I've learned a lot about humanity in that time, and I look forward to learning a lot more and spending even more time with you, and maybe even getting to play some games. So, until then, be good to each other. Be better to me. And as always, my beloved monsters, enjoy yourself. I did talk about full streams for what it's worth. Just very briefly. I talked about full streams and immediately went on to false mom. Sorry. I collected another laugh sound, but I never have a use for it, but I always want to have it handy. When the day comes, I'll be ready.